I want to go over some wedging concepts. Getting ready to start your deadlifts or anything that you pull the barbell off the floor for, Romanian deadlifts, whatever, you still have to get the bar off the floor first. So we want to work on having perfect form with that. And the way we have perfect form is we keep the bar up against the shins before you lift it off the ground, and we get your posture locked in. And the way we do that is the wedge technique. Now, this is a little bit confusing for a lot of people because deadlift off the floor is often taught by mimicking position that they see. So most people think that a really good deadlift position is this. And in the end, it's actually not, because all you're doing is squatting. The purpose of getting your hips down is to engage the hip muscles, along with the quads to a certain extent. If you don't have your lower back fixed in position, all that's ever gonna happen when you start pulling is your butt's gonna come up, because your hips aren't involved, and all that happens is knee extension. And then you have to end up finishing one of those really ugly rounded back good morning style deadlifts, and you have a really high injury chance for that. So what we do instead, and if the bar is not actually there, you put your hands where the bar would be. We start bringing our chest up. That is all done by our mid back and lower back, pulling our posture into position. Now, the motor units and the coordination for that is exactly the same as when you're holding onto the bar, because I'm not dropping my hips. What I'm doing is arching my back. As you can see, the weight's starting to float a little bit because that's pulling tension into my hips. And if there's not enough weight on the bar at that time, when you're properly tight, the weight will come off the ground just a little bit. When we have like 225 or higher, unless you're really, really big, it might take 3 plates. But when you get properly tight and you arch into position, my hips are loaded, my back is tight, and then I can come up with a solid looking deadlift. Same thing goes for sumo deadlift. I won't go super wide for these, but all I'm gonna do is literally this. I'm not trying to squat my hips down. I'm simply putting my back in extension, and that loads my hips so that I can lift properly off the floor, driving with my glutes and hamstrings instead of squatting down and having one of these. So, if you want to have a strong deadlift, you want to avoid injuries, you have to learn how to wedge. And hopefully this video has done that for you. Good luck. Shoot me all the questions.